The story continued with Earth found himself in a dangerous situation, thrown into a wall by a powerful attack. The system informed him that he was stunned, and he complained about being unable to move. As his body trembled, footsteps approached. A menacing skeleton knight emerged from the darkness. Earth remembered how he ended up in this situation. Several days ago, Earth decided to venture into a dungeon alone, equipped with a set of tools he crafted. His goal was to enhance his lockpicking and trap disarming skills. Despite initial failures where traps exploded in his face, and some attempts even led to his demise, he persisted. After much practice, his thief skill reached level 50. Now, faced with the choice to evolve it, he had two paths: the superior thief or the benevolent thief. The superior thief was a more powerful version of his current ability, while the benevolent thief allowed him to steal from monsters and gain bonuses for sneak attacks. It was a unique skill set that normal thieves couldn't achieve, and it complemented Earth's playstyle. Despite requiring more experience points to evolve, Earth chose to specialize as a benevolent thief. Earth received a call from the Red Power Ranger, informing him that Black had returned. Earth joined them for another dungeon run, bonding with Black over their shared love for disarming traps. Others found their excitement strange, but it fueled their motivation. Earth continued solo dungeon runs, improving his success rate and accumulating loot, further enhancing his benevolent thief skill. Noticing that monsters were attracted to light, Earth turned off his lantern and utilized his long-distance vision skill to navigate in the dark. This strategy reduced the number of battles he had to face, allowing him to progress deeper into the dungeon quickly. Eventually, he reached the staircase to the 9th level with just over 5 minutes remaining. Earth learned from the bootleg Power Rangers that liches inhabited the 9th floor, causing status effect damage and calling nearby enemies to attack. Aware of the threat, Earth encountered his first lich and skillfully dodged its attacks. He used the same tactics to reach the staircase to the 10th floor without incident. Upon arrival, Earth's threat detection skill revealed traps surrounding all paths to the staircase. Realizing he didn't have time to disarm them, he practiced jumps before activating his wind magic to leap over the hazards. The game developers added a twist, making his magic fall just short. Despite landing on the first trap, Earth refused to let it end there. Swiftly dodging attacks from other traps, he detonated some on his way to the staircase. Narrowly jumping through as a giant stone slab sealed the entrance, Earth landed on his face, but remained curious about why he wasn't kicked out of the dungeon. Earth checked his timer, and it paused for 2 milliseconds, confusing him even more. Taking a break, he drank a potion to recover. Wondering about the situation, he concluded that the system might think he reached the last floor, though he was only on the staircase. Getting up, he realized he had arrived at a place no other player had been. Slowly descending the stairs, Earth heard a voice that put him on high alert. The voice, belonging to Andre, a knight of the Empire, expressed surprise at someone reaching this level alone. Andre, once a high-ranking knight, shared his story with Earth. His nation had ordered him to investigate the labyrinth and seal it. Leading a great army, they faced monsters and traps, resulting in the death of all, including his lover. Alone in the end, he journeyed to the deepest room, finding nothing but emptiness. Passing away, he was transformed into a skeleton knight forced to protect the dungeon. Earth found it ironic that Andre came to seal the labyrinth, but became its guardian. Curious, he asked if the Room of Disappointment still existed, and Andre revealed he had destroyed it to prevent others from facing an unfulfilled demise. Impressed by Andre's nobility even in death, Earth learned that the skeleton soldier wanted Earth to put him to rest at the bottom of the stairs. For a moment, Earth pondered this while Andre explained his enduring struggle, refusing to let his heart turn monstrous. Andre believed he couldn't keep it up much longer and pleaded with Earth to free him so he could be with his comrades. As the archer began to panic, the stairs vanished, sending him tumbling down, screaming. Earth woke up as the skeleton knight approached. He called out to Andre, but his pleas were ignored because the knight had been taken over by a monstrous side. The evil spirit controlling him was thrilled to have control of the body and sword. Earth tried to stop the manic laughter with an arrow to the head, but it bounced off the helmet. Annoyed, the skeleton got angry, and Earth, enraged as well, told him to be quiet. Another shot from Earth was blocked by the boss, who made it clear that he would make Earth suffer before meeting his demise. The boss closed the distance instantly and attacked. Earth managed to block, but he was confused about how the boss covered that distance so quickly. The boss struck again, but Earth blocked with his shield, silently acknowledging that his opponent was fast and powerful. The evil spirit was pleased to see that Earth was forced into a defensive position. Assuming Earth wanted to focus on defense, the boss tried to slice him, but Earth slipped away and burned him with explosion oil. Angry that Earth set him ablaze, the boss became Earth's target. Earth revealed he didn't plan to focus only on defense since he wasn't skilled in close-range combat. Instead, he intended to keep his distance and counterattack. To challenge this strategy, the boss unleashed a projectile slash that Earth dodged but lost his bow in the process. Earth noted that the break arm status had taken effect. The monster followed up with another attack, but Earth dodged it. The boss teased Earth, thinking the fight was over without his bow. However, Earth wasn't ready to give up. He activated his bow shield and launched an arrow that the boss dodged. The skeleton found this development amusing. Earth fired a rapid round of arrows, easily blocked by the boss, leading to an exchange between the two. The boss became agitated by Earth's nimbleness. Using a shield charge, he knocked Earth back, bringing the situation to the present. The boss was surprised that he had to use a special technique. His eyes glowed as he told Earth he would send him to his god. He attacked again, but this time, Earth countered with a swift kick, creating dust. Earth mentioned that there is no god in this world and assured the boss that all he would find is players showing their fighting spirit as they struggle to survive. The skeleton demanded Earth to show his will, and Earth dashed toward him, accepting the challenge head-on. Using his nimbleness as a decoy, Earth held the boss's sword with his metal whip, leveraging it to land a strong kick that destroyed the whip. Earth started a long incantation, trying to slow down the skeleton's movements with oils, but the boss shattered his shield to stop the spell. Despite this, Earth cast the most potent Prism Nova spell, partially damaging the boss. Just when it seemed like all hope was lost, an illusion of the Fairy Queen appeared. The skeleton knight wondered if she was his contract partner. The Fairy Queen cast a high-level ice spell that completely immobilized the boss. She smiled at Earth, thanking him for the help. Seizing the opportunity, Earth unleashed every arrow technique in his arsenal, adding 2 explosion oils. The assault defeated the evil spirit and liberated Andre. Andre commended Earth for his victory, revealing that Earth defeated the nefarious entity before his soul disappeared. Grateful, Earth learned that Andre had a little time left to thank him. Andre confessed that it was more than he hoped for, considering he thought he would end his life as a monster. Surprised by Andre's easygoing attitude, Earth expressed his gratitude. Andre revealed that he didn't think Earth stood a chance playing solo. However, Andre's laughter was cut short when he realized he was about to disappear. He thanked Earth again for freeing him and rewarded him with his sword, even though it was in rough shape. Andre believed Earth could make money selling it as an antique. Earth humbly accepted the sword, expressing his gratitude. Andre also mentioned that a deity exists in the game world, and he prayed for blessings on Earth's path. As Andre disappeared, the system informed all players that one of the secret bosses had been defeated, unlocking the Knight's Sword. This superior version of the one-handed sword had a long reach and high attack power. The announcer directed players to the official homepage for more details. Earth couldn't believe beating the dungeon unlocked a new weapon. He speculated that there might be more unlocked weapons to find. Leaving the dungeon, he later visited the smith shop. Examining his equipment, Earth concluded that the shield and whip couldn't be repaired. He thanked them for their service, using the metal to make a new shield. Turning to his bow and bag, he noticed they needed repairing, though he knew it would be expensive. Looking at the sword, he smiled, thinking about selling it. In a mysterious place, another girl was happy that it was now her turn. This brings an end to our episode. If you enjoyed it, then don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel, Annie Explainer.